Can you get a promotion if you work in your pajamas? The answer is coming up. This is You Incorporated.
It's a dream for many people. Working at home. No commuting or clothes hassles. And if you're a parent, you're there when the kids come home from school. But can you still be a corporate star in your bunny slippers? Well, the answer is yes. The latest estimates say more than 11 million U.S. workers have become telecommuters. Have they given up the fast track? No. Telecommuting sounds great on the surface, but the fact is, it's not for everyone. As Tad Valdez reports, it's best to understand exactly what telecommuting means before giving up the office.
It's the morning rush at Alek Komarnitsky's house.
I get up in the morning and wander on downstairs. I turn my computer on, log in, and go to work.
Most days, this is Alek's office, a small room in the basement of his house. He telecommutes to work.
Telecommuting is kind of a win-win situation for me. It allows me to support the clients and provide the job my employer needs, but it also allows me to reduce the wasted time I would do driving on the road to and from my job. It also gives me a lot of flexibility. Quite frankly, if I want to do my laundry or I want to go out and work a little bit in my garden during the day, I can do that. I certainly more than make up that time by doing work in the evening or sometimes at 2 in the morning.
Alek works via a computer and modem, email, the telephone, and a pager. He used to work in an office all day, but he convinced his boss that telecommuting is better for him and his company. That's often the case, but not always. The job has to be right for telecommuting, the employer has to be right for telecommuting, and the employee has to be right for telecommuting. But even then, it's best to ease into it at first, just working at home 1 or 2 days a week.
You read the paper these days and they say telecommuting, everyone's going to be doing it by the year 2000, and I don't believe that. I think you have to have the right type of job. Some jobs require a human-human interaction, which is not something easy to do via telecommuting.
Back at the home office, there can be problems too. Sometimes the people who work there think telecommuters just goof off all day.
And the way you solve that is really pretty easy. You just kick butt at your job.
Telecommuting's not for everyone, but when it works, it can make employees more productive, save companies more money, and cut down on traffic and pollution. I'm Tad Valdez for You Incorporated.
If you decide to telecommute, there are a few pieces of equipment you'll probably need. Most telecommuters use a computer and modem. Many also rely on a pager to keep them in touch with the office or customers. A fax machine is important, although you can get by with fax software on your computer. And experienced telecommuters say you should definitely have an extra telephone line. Otherwise, you'll miss important calls when people are on the phone or you're using your modem or fax. Obviously, one of the biggest reasons telecommuting is taking off is technology. A survey by the research firm Find SVP shows 3/4 of all telecommuters use a computer to communicate with the office. Some companies offer computers to telecommuters, but for many, if you want to try telecommuting, you have to buy your own. That can be costly, especially when it comes on top of the other things you'll need. So here's a suggestion: at least start out with a used computer.
The advantage of buying a used computer is a way to save perhaps as much as 1/3 to 1/2 the price of a new machine.
A brand new top-of-the-line computer can cost you anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000. Remember, a home office doesn't really need a computer with all the bells and whistles. You'll probably just need it for word processing, spreadsheets, and accounting. But be sure and get a fast modem, because that's probably one way you'll communicate with your company's office. If you're already telecommuting, you know the confines of a small office. For those people still considering it, take heed. Most of us set up shop in the extra bedroom, that room over the garage. Space is at a premium.